Hey guys, how's it going? It is Mr. Crayfish and welcome back. Today we are checking out a brand new update to my Battle Royale mod, and what I have done is I have actually added in flossing. Now some of you guys might know that I actually developed another mod that has flossing in it. Well, basically what I've done is I've actually merged that mod into this one, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can actually floss inside of Minecraft, and then as well at the end of this video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can actually install this mod, just in case you have never installed a mod before. I'm going to take you from step 1 to actually having the mod installed. So stick around if you want to learn how to install the mod at the end of this video today, but I have actually done some improvements to the flossing, and one of the changes is that I've finally added in a song to it. But let's go ahead, let's check it out right now. Alrighty, so let's go ahead, let's head into the garage here because we actually have Lieutenant Crackers and Young Greg waiting for us, because we're going to be doing a little bit of a dance off here because, you know, Lieutenant Crackers knows how to dance quite well. I'm not too sure about Young Greg, but alrighty, so what I'm going to do now is show you guys how you can actually floss in this brand new update of the Battle Royale mod. So if we go into third person here so you guys can actually see it. Now I mentioned one of the changes that is that I've actually added in music now, because it was kind of a little bit boring just like dancing, you know, by itself, but now I've actually added in some music to it. So if you go ahead and you press R on your keyboard, that is actually the default key binding for it, you will start flossing. So I'm gonna go ahead and press it right now. And there we have it. We are flossing. So it's a really nice kind of like funky tune. I kind of was looking out for like a simple funky sound loop, and this is one that actually came up, and it works so well with it. So that is how you guys can floss inside of Minecraft. And what we're going to do here is we're going to put on a music disc here, so Lieutenant Crackers here will actually dance with us. So here we go. He is dancing. Let's go ahead. Let's go back into third person here. Look at him go. He's dancing with me. Young Greg's very intrigued by my dancing. Look at him. He's just like, how can I do that? I'm a dog. Dogs can't do it, but I guess Lieutenant Crackers can. So there you go, guys. Flossing is now in this mod, so you can actually go into the description below and download this mod from my website. Now, if you haven't seen this mod before, I will simply show you guys some other stuff. Well, one more thing that is actually inside of this mod, and there is actually a bush disguise. So if you guys have ever played Fortnite before, there is an item in there known as the bush, and if you actually kind of, you know, use it, you will actually you'll be in a kind of like bush disguise. So if we actually go ahead and we hold right click here while holding the bush, we will actually turn into the bush. So you can imagine here right now, have a look at this. We are the bush, and what you can do is use it to actually disguise into you know, actually disguise. So if you actually hold shift here, you'll see that the actual player model will stop rendering, and we are now just the bush. So you can imagine this is a pretty good hiding spot here. This is actually quite a good hiding spot, so a player could easily kind of like walk past and not see you at all. How cool is that? Now, if you guys have any ideas for this mod, let me know down in the comment section below. Maybe you've seen something in Fortnite you want inside of this mod. Let me know down below, and maybe the comment with the most votes, I will actually try and implement the feature into this mod. So go down below, start suggesting some ideas, but what I'm going to do now is show you guys how you can install this mod, and I'm going to do it from scratch. So I'm going to show you guys how you can install Forge, and then also how you can install this mod, and it's very simple, so stick around right now. Alrighty, so what you need to do first is install Forge. Now, maybe some of you guys have already got Forge installed, but I'm just going to go over it real quickly. So in the description below, you'll find a link to this website, and what you want to make sure is that it says 1.12.2 over here, and like it's highlighted, and then come over to here and want to go to the download recommended section here, and what we need to simply do is just click this installer here. If you can do this one if you're on Windows, however I just kind of recommend you click this one here, so it will work on every operating system. And it's going to take you through kind of this little add thing. Just wait for this to finish here, so it will take like 5 seconds. Then click the skip button, and that's going to download Forge. Now, if you're using Chrome, it will actually come up with this message here. Go ahead and press keep. Now, why am I saying keep? It was kind of like a warning message. Now, I will only link safe websites in the description below. I know these are safe because I download them myself. It is also the official Forge website. Do not download Forge from any other website besides the one that I link in the description below, because it could contain a virus. The official one is 100% not going to. So just take my word for it. It sounds weird when I'm trying to convince you to download a file, but I'll tell you right now, this does not contain a virus. I'll only link safe websites in the description below of my videos. Otherwise, I will most likely delete the video if it did contain a virus. So once that's downloaded, go ahead and just click on it right now, and it's going to bring up the installer. Now, one thing you actually have to do before you run this, I forgot to mention that, is make sure you have run Minecraft 1.12.2 at least once. So let's bring up, where's my launcher? There it is. Make sure you guys run 1.12.2 at least. So just find like your latest release there, and then run that. Now I've already run it, so I'm not going to worry about it. Then here, what you want to do is make sure install client is clicked, and then press OK, and it's going to install Forge. Then bring up your Minecraft launcher again, and what we're going to do is actually close this off and then bring it back up. We're then going to go over to launch options here. So if you don't have this menu here, click that and then go to launch options. We're going to go add new, and then we're going to call this Forge 1.12.2 because that's the version we are installing. And then here where it has version, what you want to do is scroll down in this list until you find Forge. Now I have a ton of different versions installed. Now the one that we installed, if we actually have a look back on this Forge page here, it will say at the end here 2655. So if we actually go back to here and we go in version here, what we're going to look for is release 1.12.2 Forge, and then that's 2655 at the end here. So here it is. I've got a bunch of different ones installed, but in the list there I can actually find it, and then I'm just going to go ahead and change my resolution around here just so it's better for the video, and then we're good to go. So press save, then go back to the news section here, and then what you want to do is find in the list there the profile we just created. So that was Forge 1.12.2. We're going to click on that, press play. So it is now started up, and there we go. So the game is now started up, and you should see down here that says powered by Forge. That means Forge is successfully installed. We're going to go ahead and quit the game, and let's go back to our launch here. Go to launch options, go to that profile we just created, and what you want to do is next to the game directory here, you'll see this kind of arrow here. Click that, and that is going to open up our Minecraft data folder, and you should see inside of it a folder called mods. Let's go ahead, double click on that, and what we're going to do is actually download the Battle Royale mod and then put it into here. So coming back to here, in the description below you'll find a link to this page on my website, which is where you can download the Battle Royale mod. Now before we actually do that, we have to install a mod called Obfuscate. Now Obfuscate is a mod I created, and it's basically a library that adds in a bunch of things to allow us to actually, do rendering and do the dancing and that type of stuff, and it allows compatibility between multiple mods. So in the description below you'll find a link to this page as well, where you can download Obfuscate. So if we just go down here to this section, and you'll find Obfuscate 0.2.4. It might be a newer one if you're downloading this in the future, but let's go ahead, press download there. Again, it will come up with that warning, but as I said, CurseForge, a very safe place. Secure connection as well, so you'll know that nobody's sending you a bad file. Let's go ahead, let's press keep there, and then we're going to go ahead and download the Battle Royale mod as well. So if we scroll down here, now this isn't the latest version, but when you guys go there, it will say 0.2.0, or it might even be a newer version from that. But go ahead, click on this here, and it should download the latest version of the mod. So we got the Obfuscate mod, which came from CurseForge, and we've also got the Battle Royale mod, which came from my website. All you simply have to do now is go ahead and drag those two jar files into the mods folder here, and let's go ahead, let's start up the game now. So go back to here, make sure we're on the correct profile. Let's click play. And the game is launched up now. If we go to mods, we should be able to see in the mod list here, we have Obfuscate, and then we also have the Battle Royale mod. And I just noticed there's a spelling mistake in that. I'm gonna have to fix that up. But if we go to single play here, we create a new world. And here we go. Yeah, flossing in Minecraft. And that is going to end off this video today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you go ahead and snap that like button. Let me know if you installed this mod. I would love to know if you guys are using it. That would be really, really cool. But yeah, again, flossing. I really can't dance. But I will catch you guys later for some more epic videos. Bye, guys.